They can't take a make a nigga flip like some next. I fuck Burke, bitch, yeah. I'm my hoes place. I'm my hoes.
Hi guys, so I'm back. We got our hair done. You guys saw yesterday. I'm obsessed with it. It's giving icy cool, and I'm here for the icy girl realness. I'm currently about to get ready for my friend's life crisis birthday party. I think we're gonna do like a super natural kind of look tonight. I broke my other mic that I normally use to vlog with last week, and now I'm using the one that I got off of the TikTok shop that I use for my phone. But it's been working
pretty well for my camera, but the sound has not been the
same really, so the sound kind of goes in and out, so hopefully the sound is. But yeah, let's get into this look, shall we? I'm warming up food. Let me get my life now. I've been pretty much getting my life all day, so I don't know how much more I can get my life, you know. I've been getting it all day. I've been loving this Fenty Beauty contour stick, and I've just been loving underpainting my face. Like, it's been night and day, I feel like, when it comes to my makeup, just like contouring and doing my blush before I actually do like concealer and foundation. I feel like I've just been loving it. It just makes me look more sculpt, and also when I contour, I have been contouring my nose and I've been dragging it into my eyes. I feel like that's something that has been setting my makeup apart recently as well too, is just dragging that contour into my eye area. It just, I don't know, it kind of just opens up my eyes more, I feel. Did I look? I also got Botox as well too. My brows aren't moving. I can't believe we're at the end of this year. Let's see if I can come up with 25 things while I do my makeup. 25 things that I have learned this year. Because I feel like I've learned quite a bit, especially when it comes to friendships, especially when it comes to people that I care about and what I want for my life. I feel like I really kind of just like dialed in a little bit more. Patience as well too. Patience, child. I feel like this year, a lot of my patience was tried, and just being patient with myself and giving myself grace and giving myself the okay, like, girl, you've come so far, like, you should be so proud of yourself. I think that's the number one thing that I've learned in 2025 is just having a little bit more patience for myself, having a little bit more grace for myself. I feel like we are our own worst critic, and it's sometimes like we just need to give ourselves a little bit of grace, you know? We're not perfect. Things are constantly changing. We're constantly changing. We're constantly growing, you know? So it's like we gotta give ourselves a little bit more grace. Look how far we've come. I go crazy with the blush because essentially I'm underpainting. So underpainting is basically where you contour and you do your blush, basically like all your creams before you do your liquids. Okay, I'm just jumping right into my first liquid, Makeup by Mario, one full pump for face and neck. And so when I do my foundation, I pretty much do it all over, but I'm like really gentle with it. Kind of just place it in the areas where I need to place it, and I try not to cover up too much of what we just laid down as our, you know, foundation, you see? So you can still see the blush, you can still see that contour, but it's just more defined. And I do take it on my nose, even where we contoured, a little bit on the eyes here, but it should end up looking like something like this. So it's like everything that we just placed, our creams, just kind of like subtly peeks through. And we're gonna go back in with powders. Once I apply all my liquids, then we'll go back in with the powders. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my tried and true Hourglass concealer, the only thing that I've been using underneath my eyes, and I'm just gonna place it in the areas where I need. And then I'm just gonna let this rest and sit here for a little. And then I am gonna go back in the areas where I contoured and just kind of bring it back a little bit with the cream. I'm just gonna add a dash of my Makeup by Mario concealer as well too, right beside it, just like a dot, just like that. I'm just gonna let that sit, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start doing my brows. I'm doing things a little bit different. Normally I start off with my brows, but now we're starting off with our brows, and that's okay. I'm just gonna clean up my brows with a little bit of that Hourglass concealer. And I'm just gonna follow my brow shape. I've been loving a thicker brow these days, but not too thick. All right, I'm just doing a little bit of orange eyeshadow in my crease. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of brown eyeshadow. And we're just keeping it neutral. And then that'll be it. I love a little bit of like orange in the crease. Just gives that like nice, like effortless glow. Like I woke up like this. I woke up like this. I always go back and I start dipping in this palette. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer here. And really I'm just keeping that concealer where we placed it. All right, and now we're gonna set with translucent powder underneath the eyes, but I am gonna just start off with my nose. I feel like this is the most important part when it comes to having like just like a flawless makeup look is your powders. For me, it's my translucent powder specifically. Came with the goozy on my hand on you. All right, and I'm just gonna let that sit, but I am hungry, so I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna crack open my drinky drink. And then I'm gonna crack open my drinky drink. We're gonna go ahead and blend out my nose. I know I said I was gonna talk about 25 things I've learned this year, but I think that's gonna be a complete separate video if I end up having time for it, because these next few weekends are about to be go, go, go. I already know it. I've been loving putting these eyeshadows on my Cupid's bow. Kind of acts like highlighter and kind of looks a little bit like highlighter, but it's eyeshadow. I'm gonna just take a little bit under my brow. Okay guys, here is the final fit. So I have on the cashmere cropped navy blue sweater. So I have on this cropped navy blue sweater. It's a cashmere sweater. And then I have on cardigan like cropped jacket. And then I'm wearing, I think these are Mother James. They have like a flare at the bottom of them. This is my outfit of the night. We're about to head to my friend Christian's birthday party, his quarter life crisis, and yeah, let's get into it. Here's a little closer look at the makeup look. I feel like the highlighter on the Cupid's bow just eats down, and it's not even highlighter. It's really Danessa Myricks Lightwork palette that I just fucked up for the second time. These are like gemstones. You cannot ruin them. But anyways, this is the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 6 Freedom Palette. Shout out Danessa Myricks. She's gonna always have the girls together. All right, now we're off to the party. Party to the tardy, yeah. Cheers. Like, queen, I'm done with the shots. Let's go. Cheers. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Pa' que lo baile. Hey, hey.